Just for whoever's told it wouldn't be none. For the ones who fell in love with street money. For the love of the paper that keeps some. Who can't help but chase it, they just keep running. Heart full of hatred, they gon' keep gunning. Type to run through your shit and don't leave nothing. Boy, don't ever act like you don't need nothing. Then be quick to bite the hand that feed you something. Cause you never know when you gon' need some. Pressure get applied on them, the heat.
But welcome in, folks, to the For the Win podcast. I am your host, Palmer, and these are my co-hosts, Blanc, Heavy J, and my boy D Harley, man. And y'all are now watching For the Win podcast. Welcome back, fellas. Another week in the books, man. Consistency, man. How y'all feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Hey James, say words, bro. Say
I was
words.
waiting on James. I was on
What?
James.
James says.
Man, get the most. My man get the most commercials up now. Like,
What is that? What we come to?
I'm good.
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
good, man. It's good, man. I'm feeling good as well, man. After a good weekend of NBA playoffs, got some good games this weekend. We got some blowouts. I like to see my guys, back on top and getting the pause, getting the getting the win in Cleveland, man. Going up 2-1. My boys combined for 61 points. JT and JB, we had a family friend talking crazy the other day in the chat. Chat was real quiet last night, but hey, I guess that's how I go when your team wins. But yeah, man, let's get some ball, man. All right, so the last time we was on here, we put out second round predictions on the NBA playoffs, and right now, starting off with the Cavs and the Celtics. Celtics are up 2-1 in the series. Boston pretty much has dominated the series. Outside of game 2, Cleveland had a great game from the field, shooting like 50% from the 3-point line, which is amazing. So, but I think the Celtics are still on course to winning this series. This last recent game, they was in control for majority of the game, and I winning by like 20 plus. So, JT and JB came up big in the last game, but I see this being over in 5 though.
Yeah, none of these games been close. It's like I'm looking at it now. Game 1, 120 to 95, 118, 94. I mean, they're looking like in the 20-point spread. You know what I'm saying? 106, 93, 13?
Yeah.
So I mean, they haven't been close. So would you say is players not showing up? Role players expecting to play a bigger role, and outside of the key players showing up.
I don't think it's really nobody not showing up. I just think it's just a talent gap for real. Like I said, if Cleveland doesn't shoot 50% from like the 3-point line, like something amazing like that, like I don't think they win game 2. Even though we didn't have our best game either, but shooting like that is an amazing performance from that kind of team. But I mean, you look at game 3, that wasn't the case, and look how the score looked. So I think the level of consistency is still gonna be with Boston. Like I said, in my opinion, I think we'll be the NBA champs this year. Like I said, it's up to us. If we lose because we don't play how we're supposed to play.
All right, let me be realistic with you for a second. Who out of the West do you not want to see in the NBA Finals? Because if we're being realistic, you're gonna walk through the East and get to the NBA and get to the Finals. Who out of the West do you not want to see in the Finals?
I don't know. I just think we that good. We can see anybody. It don't matter.
Out of the teams available, I don't think y'all beat any of them in the Finals. I think the NBA runs through the West, and I don't think that Celtics team, because the East historically has been a weaker conference. And looking at the Knicks are what 2-2 against the Pacers right now, which is a 6th seed. And then you have the Thunder, Mavericks, Timberwolves, and Nuggets on the West side. Who in the West are you beating?
Hold on. So you think OKC is better than Boston?
Yes, OKC will wash Boston.
You think Dallas better than Boston?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Who's guarding Luka? Who's guarding Kyrie? Drew Holiday not holding Kyrie to the under 20 points a game.
Yeah, and I'm seeing Lou Dort do the same thing.
Lou Dort do what? It's Lou Dort.
Yeah, I'm
Top
seeing
3 perimeter defender in the NBA. Lou Dort.
Lou Dort.
Yes.
And
Yes,
Jason
he's
Tatum,
young with
Jason
fresh
Tatum and
legs.
Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday. Yeah.
No.
We
I don't think Celtics.
We got too many bodies to throw at folks. Like we got four wing defenders like Derek White,
think,
Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, JT.
Do you have depth? Does Boston have depth? Because off top of my head, I can't think of depth that Boston has.
I mean,
I can match up with any team that's not the Mavericks. I don't think
that's
Mavericks
why
have the depth
for
to
Boston you're
run
looking
with.
at Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser.
Yeah, Peyton Pritchard.
I mean, not
But
really.
But when people say bench, bro, I don't get like, especially with Boston, like I don't like they're so good with their starting 5, bro. You could just easily mix and match.
Hold on now, we talking about good. We talking about good. You see what Jaylen Brown did last year? He disappeared.
But
that
see,
left hand caused him to get bounced out the playoffs.
We're talking about right now.
I'm talking about historically. People talking about what happened last year. People's playoff record.
Now, this is this year's playoff. Okay.
So Jaylen Brown is substantially better than what he was last year with his left hand.
He is.
We'll see.
I think. See, so for a team like Boston, I think
there because we had a turnover problem for like the past 2 years in the playoffs. We don't have that problem this year, and we really don't have a point guard.
I would agree with you if you weren't playing in the East during this playoff run that you're on right now.
I'm not concerned with Boston. I feel like they're going to only be fighting two. It's going to be hard if they play against the Nuggets to me. But other than that, it should be a landslide in the playoffs. My only thing, I think the JT thing is concerning. Me, I don't like watching my best players like take a back seat. Like, let's wrap this thing up and let's get them out of here. I think JT should.
Has he been taking a back seat? I mean, what?
I mean, his team is so good, so it's like I don't have to do it, but I feel like
18 in game 1.
Yeah, and he finally took over 20 shots last game. I feel like he needs 20 a game, 20 shots a game.
18 in game 1.
But let me ask you,
25 in game 2.
Is that really needed right now for the team he's playing?
It's not needed, but I'm saying I'm concerned for.
Now listen to what you just said.
But you can't. But you in the playoffs though, you can't kind of turn it on and turn it off type thing. Especially
concerned to the point to when they do face a good team, and everybody, the Jaylen Browns, you're not going to win your matchup every possession and stuff like that. And we do turn to the best player. I don't want to get to the point where like, dang, I ain't have to do this last round, and then it's kind of being forced or it's kind of a struggle to score and do all this because I've been taking the back seat the whole playoffs. That's the only thing I'm concerned about.
So Palmer, let me ask you this. Do you think Boston is a turn it on, turn it off type team?
Definitely are.
What do you mean? Like
we have a tendency to take some plays off and take some games off. Like you.
But I meant like game wise. I meant like you think like okay, like because obviously in the playoffs it's not okay. You just turn it on at any point in time. So what I'm asking like with JT, you know what I'm saying? How James is like he don't like the fact that he kind of taking a back seat and letting other players around him be the dominant players in the series. So you think it's good for y'all going forward? Because like you just said, the team we're playing in this series, like, do we need all that with the team playing in this series? But don't you want to kind of keep him like hot going forward? Because if y'all finish this series in 5, y'all gonna get rest, because I do see that Indiana Knicks series going to 7. So they gonna come in hot, ready to play, and y'all gotta kind of like warm up and try to turn it on.
Yeah, I just think we just gotta keep on doing what we're doing. I mean, what I want him, do I want him to drop like 30 plus every playoff game? Yeah, I would love that. But you also gotta play to the strength of the game. Like, we have the talented team that you gotta be unselfish. You gotta play a certain way. Like, so talented, anybody can really go off and do what they do. Like, we seen a few times Derek White go full, like berserk.
But I don't like that though. Like, basketball is a rhythm game. Once you feeling it, you feeling it. But
Yeah, you feeling it?
I'm not, because my thing is y'all going to the finals. But does Derek White dropping 20 plus against Denver? I don't think that's gonna happen. It might, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But I know JT, nobody on that team could guard him. I'd rather JT feeling like, I already know they can't guard me. Like, I know I'm gonna get to my spots easily. Like, I want my best player to already feel like, okay, I know what I'm about to do. I've been doing it the whole playoff time. Like, I already know what I'm about to do. Like,
yeah, I now understand that too. But I mean, but you also gotta look back at like a team like the Spurs during their dynasty run. Like, they had a very talented team too. Like, everybody was getting their touches and doing them. I mean, end of the day, we knew who the best player was. So when it was time to get a bucket, they went to Timmy.
but we seen that with y'all year after year. We know who the best player is, and he's not getting the ball.
Is that also coaching?
I don't think so. It's the environment your best player created, that we're all equal.
Hey man, win a championship, you gotta be unselfish. So, I mean, like I said, I want him to keep this streak up and keep getting those shots. Yeah, I want him to do that because, like you said, you gotta be ready. But man, we done been here plenty of times, and if they don't know what to do by now, then we don't deserve to win. Point
Then
blank.
what explain that? What do they need to do?
They know what it takes to win. We done been there once. I mean, we done been to Eastern Conference Finals for like the past like six years.
So how do you get over the hump? How do you finally get over the hump? How do you get over the hump? How do you win a championship with this lineup right here? What's stopping y'all from winning a championship, or who is stopping y'all? And I mean this internally, not other teams. I mean this for Boston. Who in this lineup, or what is stopping y'all from winning a championship?
I mean, that's the obvious answer. Is if JT don't show up, then we lose. But then again, I mean, is that the real true matter though? Because a healthy Boston that JT puts up 15 points, who says that Jaylen Brown will go for 30 and Porzingis puts up 25? See what I'm saying? Is that
I'm just going off.
This team is not in a position like it was the past few years. If one of those two don't show up, we lose. Back then, it was they both have to show up for us to have a chance to really win. Now, if one of them don't show up, okay, who's next? We got Porzingis. We got Derek White. We got Drew Holiday. As long as one of the two Jays does their part, we'll be all right.
I don't think that. But does it need
to be Jason Tatum? Most definitely it does. At the end of the day, we all know he's the best player on the team, and that's his team. So if he wants that recognition and claim that he's like that the way he talks about himself, then he needs to put on a show, get a ring, and get that Finals MVP, man.
Just hope we don't see Timberwolves in the finals.
Oh, we ain't worried. Ooh.
Talk about that later, man.
But yeah, man, I still got Boston. Boston's going to continue to dominate the series as long as they don't come out like the days go and shoot themselves in the foot. It is their series to win and lose. Way more talented than Cleveland. Respectfully, I mean they got Donovan Mitchell, but outside of
Respectfully,
that,
niggas know they ain't got no chance. They know they ain't got no chance.
But see that's the thing. Like that's what I mean by like coming into a series just winning a game 7, still kind of like in the flow of the game and stuff like that, versus winning in 4 games or winning in 5 games and taking that rest off, then got to turn it back on when we got to play a team who's already primed and ready to play. So I mean, maybe y'all caught got up under yourself now. I mean, you win by 20, then you win by 13, so. I mean, I can see y'all winning this in 5 too. I don't see, 6 at the most.
I think we got this in 5.
Yeah.
But that's really it. Moving on from that series, then we got New York and Indiana tied up at 2-2. New York has been on a hot run lately throughout this playoffs. They started off dominant at home, playing good, then Indiana just went back home and just flipped the script on them. Like today, Indiana blew them out by 40.
Early.
So, early too. Like I think me starting out watching the game, it was like 30 something to like 40 something to like 19. Early.
Yeah, so, I think it's kind of over for the Knicks in regards to if Jalen Brunson can't be Jalen Brunson with that foot.
It's busted. He just resorting to threes. He's just trying to pull up threes. That's not.
Yeah, that's not what's gotten him there. And then also not having OG. So I mean, y'all really, I told, like I said, I got a client who's a Knicks fan, and I told him, I said, listen, the best thing for y'all to do, if y'all can do it, is to sweep the Pacers. Because if y'all sweep the Pacers and Jalen Brunson is able to heal and get time to heal before y'all play Boston, then I don't know what the series would be like, but you'll probably get a better Jalen Brunson. But now it's 2-2. I think this series is going to go to 7, and the more he keeps banging that foot on that ground, we don't even know if OG coming back. He ain't gonna be no good.
Big game time decision next game.
Who? OG? Okay, but I mean, you still don't got your best player playing at 100%. It's pointless at this point.
And I'm not looking for Dante and Josh Hart. I'm not expecting them to drop 25 plus every night. Like
I mean, but they play off of Jalen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like their games is based on how Jalen, drawing double teams, kicking out. DiVincenzo is not that great with the ball in his hands. Josh Hart isn't that great with the ball in his hand. They cut. They're great. They do a great job at cutting and making open shots, but they're not ball handlers. So,
yeah, I think they're cooked.
Yeah, I think the Pacers ain't. I mean, first 2 games, the Pacers ain't. Like I said,
I think the Pacers should be up at least 3. It should be about 3-1.
Yeah. I mean, but when you got stars just disappearing, it's just a lot of stars just disappearing, and they get away from their game. I felt like they let a lot of games slipped out. Like what are y'all doing?
But I think they should be up at least 3-1. But I mean, they won both games home, so I mean, they back in it, confident. Howell playing good. I mean, scoring the ball better.
I think Knicks deserve a little bit more respect for doing what they're doing. With the fact that they have their star player, I think, that's out for the season, in Julius Randle. And they're missing their 3-point shooter, Bojan Bogdanovic, and their starting center, Mitchell Robinson. I think with a starting team like that, they would give Celtics, if they had all of them, they would give Celtics a run for their money in the East.
They are much better without Julius. With Julius,
I'm telling you, you saw the numbers Julius Randle was putting up.
I'm not gonna
If
say
they
I'm
had
not gonna
Julius Randle
I'm
on
not
that
gonna say they
court,
much better. I like that team with Julius way better, but I think they're just in a groove where they finally found like, okay, we could do this without Julius, and they really found the groove on how to win without him. But
no, it's on Jalen Brunson back. I'm telling you, if they could have spread out the touches between Julius Randle and had a shooter in Bogdanovich, they would be contending with the Celtics.
they wouldn't be
you take the ball.
I would take Nick. I would take a healthy Knicks team over the Celtics right now.
No, you
that's
wouldn't.
that's
No,
taking
you
shots.
100%.
No, you wouldn't.
100%.
No, you wouldn't.
Like I say, Celtics like depth. Celtics don't got the depth that the Knicks have, or that the Knicks would have if they were healthy.
But
right now, you're seeing. Go ahead.
You're taking shots from DiVincenzo. If you got a healthy Bog,
who you taking, Bogdanovich or DiVincenzo shooting that 3-ball?
Have you not been seeing DiVincenzo over?
Have you not seen? Yeah, DiVincenzo is good. I agree. Now imagine him coming off the bench.
Then he got to warm up,
and he's not going. He's not going to play. He's not going to play the same way.
He's not going to play the same.
Way.
You want DiVincenzo or Pritchard coming off the bench?
He's not going to play the same way.
What do you mean he's not going to play the same way?
He's not going to play the same way.
He's putting up 20, 30 shots a game. He's going to play the same role, whether or not he's coming off the bench or he's in the start line.
It's not going to. Boston is in a whole other league than them, even with Julius.
Maybe their starting lineup.
The Knicks got a system.
Not their overall.
But you got to understand, they have 5 great players in their whole start 5. You could miss and match that.
All right, now great is crazy.
Boston.
Great is crazy.
I'm not saying like as in great, like, but they're good. Like you could miss and match them with your bench. Like,
no.
What do you mean no?
No. Like I say, Boston does not have the depth that a healthy Knicks team would have.
And Mitchell Robinson would be unplayable during that series.
How come?
What do you mean? How come?
What do you mean?
What?
Him having to follow Al past 3.
You got Al Horford and Porzingis. They could play a stretch 5. He's unplayable at that point. He's
have a big problem. That's what I said. If the Boston Celtics see the Timberwolves in the finals, Timberwolves in 4.
Is that not going to be a problem for Rudy and Cat?
Timberwolves in 4.
Is that really going to be? Is that really going to be a problem for Cat? Is that really going to be a problem for Cat?
Yeah.
For Rudy. Yeah, but for Cat,
maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Now you have no big man protecting 2 wings that can drive.
Then they're gonna have to live and die by the 3. They're not gonna drive on Rudy. They're gonna have to live and die by the 3.
They're gonna be playing the stretch 5. Rudy's not gonna be, or Cat's gonna be nowhere near the hole.
They're gonna have to live and die by the 3.
If
they play the Timberwolves,
they're gonna have, if that's the case, they're gonna have to live with Al Horford taking that 3. And leave Rudy in the hole.
He's gonna burn him in that corner.
Oh,
burn him.
He's gonna burn him in that corner.
I understand what you're saying, and that's the only way that works. You're gonna have to live with.
Look how that's worked for them. Look how that's worked for them the past 5 years since Al Horford stepped on that team.
The Timberwolves are only great when they have their bigs. When you have players coming to their bigs in the hole, they play Boston. They're gonna be stretched out. They can't save the Jaden McDaniels. They can't save them. You're not gonna be able to save that.
So, like I said, they're gonna have to live with Al Horford shooting that 3, leave Rudy in the hole, and let everybody else man up.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But that's the only way. That's the only thing they can do. If they don't want to take a rim protector out the hole, they have to live with that 3 from Al.
But yeah.
And if I'm a coach, I'll live with that.
Rudy's not gonna play, so they're not gonna have their DPOY. They're gonna move Naz Reid because Naz Reid is gonna be more playable than him. And so it's basically you're just gonna be playing 2 bigs and you'll start a lineup, and Rudy's not gonna be playable. Your best defender. So they're not a good matchup. They're not a good matchup.
I think the Knicks are cooked though. I did pick them to win this series, but how their team is right now, like OG ain't gonna play because that hamstring is a real tricky injury. Jalen Brunson, that foot, and I just think that they're just fatigued. Like
They had a
40
great
plus,
and
40 plus.
they had a great year. They had a great
they've
year.
been playing hard and they've been red hot, but with all that's going on with them right now, I think that junk is running out. Like respectfully, I mean, do they still got a chance to win this series? Oh, absolutely, but it's going to take a lot more now out of Josh Hart and DiVincenzo to really get this junk together. I would like to see them win and go to Eastern Conference Finals. Cause like I don't know what we talking on the media like when New York basketball.
Talk about Boston versus the Knicks. You want to see that?
It was after game 2, and they was chanting, "We want Boston."
You
see how everybody been calling that out. We want Boston, and then whew,
I wouldn't want to see that. That'll be a sweep.
Quiet down. Don't say that. Not
and that's the main reason I want JT to go all out, just to
because people are starting to feel confident. They're starting to feel confident.
People confidence up, like we holding JT to this and that. Like I just feel like your best player got to put fear in people's heart. Like you can't stop this. Like I can do whatever I want to you. Like that.
The players know, the fans don't. Yeah, so you wanna put fear into the fans.
Take the fans out the game, bro.
Yeah.
Take them out the game. Cause when that stadium quiet, oh man, defeated.
Bring out the white flag.
Yeah, defeated. That's what.
Well, cause what was that the Wolves and it was the Wolves and Nuggets where Ant had the fan quiet. It was a game 1, quiet.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody say a word. Fans look at them crazy.
Shock.
Facts, man. Brought that up, transitioning into that series. Yeah, it's crazy how that series started out 2-0 Timberwolves, and now it's 2-2 to a tie series.
System basketball.
With Denver coming in and taking back their home advantage.
Because man,
real
scared.
Real basketball. Real basketball.
Like I picked the Timberwolves to win this series, but when the boy went up 2-0, I said, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah, is Ant boy really this wrong?"
Yeah.
Real basketball. When people start playing real basketball,
Jamal Murray showed up game 3, and that helped them out. And they dominated. But then tonight, I was looking. The Timberwolves deserve to lose. And I watched that game.
And need help.
They let Aaron Gordon drop 27.
27 on 10 of 11 shooting.
Why is that? Why is that whack? Why is that whack? Hold on. So what is your analysis by you saying that's whack? What's your analysis of Aaron Gordon?
The term whack might be out of pocket, but that's not, that's unacceptable. If I'm the coach, we let a slasher drop 27 on us.
And like these past 2 games, it's starting to, like I said, Rudy is becoming unplayable. They keep running that pick and roll. Rudy's calling for the ball at the free throw line. Like, what you gonna do? Like, what you like?
No bag, no pack, no nothing.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad that they came back, because it's gonna get that narrative. He's gonna be unplayable. Because like, what can he do for you on offense?
So who are you blaming offensively for the Wolves?
You got to blame Cat.
I mean, Cat.
You gotta blame Cat. You supposed to be the second superstar. You supposed to be the second superstar, putting up 13 points. You got to be better than that. Ant did his job, and he dropped what, 40, 44, something 44. Like that.
Yeah.
Cat need to step up and play that superstar role, because Cat was there before Ant, right? It was supposed to be his franchise.
Cat shot bad tonight.
Yeah, 13 points is unacceptable.
Yeah, and he is the X factor for this series too. If he hoops and shows up how he's supposed to, they can win this series, man. But if he's gonna do that, then they're definitely about to get smoked the rest of the series. I still think it might go to like 7, but we'll see. So I think Denver is getting back that confidence, that momentum.
6.
Yeah, they're going back. Well, they're going back to Denver, right?
They're going back.
Going back to Denver.
Yeah.
6.
10-piece and 6.
6. 6.
10-piece and 6.
It's over. It's over. For real, it's over.
And Jamal Murray, he looked like he's healthy now. He got his legs back or whatever. So
Yeah, you're right. You're right. He does look a little more healthier. I think that 2-day, 3-day break that they had, that really
yeah.
hit them.
But like we've been saying, man, that shit with Ant, it was pretty. It was nice while it lasted. But
It's still going on. What do you mean?
It's about basketball, man. It's about like that. I've always been a fan. I've always been a fan of saying, let Ant get his. Let him get his 40. Cool. Let him get his 40. But 40 points ain't gonna beat us if we keep everybody else in check.
Now I will say this: that 40 is a little different now because last year that 3-point shot ain't been falling. That shit falling now. That 3-point shot,
but that 40 ain't gonna beat you.
But I'm gonna tell you that 3-point shot with him just pulling up, that kept them in that, gave them hope. Like
right. But what I'm saying is, him getting that 40. How many shots did he take tonight?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
He took 25 shots tonight. Oh God, that's efficient. 16 to 25. Took 25 shots tonight, but
Cat has to step up.
He hit like 5 threes, didn't he?
But what kind of? But if you take it 25, what kind of rhythm are you expecting Cat? What kind of rhythm are you expecting Cat to get into? Like, to be honest, what kind of rhythm are you expecting him to get into if you take it 25 shots?
You need to force it. You need to force that rhythm. That's not the same Cat. Go ahead.
But Cat took a lot of shots. Cat was just missing. So it's not like he wasn't trying to get him in rhythm. Cat had his chances. He just wasn't making them. So I mean,
yeah, he took 18. Yeah, he took 18 shots. Okay, 18 shots. So took only 7 last game.
So I mean, but they got blown out early. But I don't know. I don't think you could rely on Cat, bro. Like,
but that's what I'm saying.
Everybody got the Jaden McDaniels, the Mike Conley. They got to have one of those crazy games, like. And I don't think that's gonna happen every time. So that's where I'm at with them.
So going forward, we said we think the Knicks are cooked. How we feel about this series? Do we think like I'm going Nuggets in 6. I think they win the next 2 games. With what Rudy is showing us that he's not compatible for this series, and with Cat not showing up, do you think they even have a chance in these next 2 games? We're going back to Denver. Jokic and everybody, they catch a stride. Jamal Murray catch a stride. You think they got a chance? Because I wouldn't be surprised if Denver go back and blow them out. Like,
I think do got a chance due to having Anthony Edwards, but like Blanc said, if Cat isn't showing up, that they don't have a chance in the series going forward. I do think Denver will take the next game because they're gonna be at home. I think Ant's gonna come out with everything he got, like he did tonight. But if Cat can't get it rolling, then that's gonna be a wrap. And yeah, if Rudy's gonna continue to be unplayable, then they're in trouble. Respectfully.
Yeah, I think Timberwolves. I think they still in it. You got Anthony Edwards. Denver ain't got no answer for that at all. Nope. They don't have an answer for that.
But you don't need an answer for, like, as we've been seeing, like how Blanc keeps saying with Boston. You don't need an answer for one superstar.
But it's just the thing that he's getting his teammates open looks. Are they going to hit their shots? Like, if they do that, I mean that's a big if. But if they do that, they're in it still. But
that Aaron Gordon shit is an anomaly. He's not going to give you 27 every game.
But this is the thing about it. He gave you 27. He gave you 27. Caldwell Pope gave you 3. I mean, it's normal. That's only 30 points. Aaron Gordon give you 17 and Caldwell Pope give you 13. That's 30 points.
It's still not. That's an anomaly. He's not giving you that.
27 points. You take half of that away. Timberwolves win that game.
You take half of that away, then you giving those shots to somebody.
But and these last two games, Denver
no.
bench has been playing well
I'm
too.
not about taking the shots away. I'm talking about him missing those shots. Like,
Come on now, you can't just
He
take
missed
half
one
of them
shot.
shots as well.
That's an anomaly. He missed one shot.
Obviously, it's not like he taking jump shots. He must be driving to the hole.
Take a jump shot.
He hit like 2 crazy jump shots
He's
tonight.
shooting.
Yeah.
Shooting.
He hit like 2 crazy ones tonight. I said, boy, what?
What you got? And
he was doing some amazing shit tonight. Yeah.
I mean, but MPJ ain't show up. Caldwell Pope ain't show up.
Yeah.
So even if you take those points away, half the points that he had, one of them two gotta make up for it.
She.
That's
MPJ or Caldwell Pope.
That's hearsay at this point.
But I think
Are you for real?
You can't just say you can take away half their points. Somebody gonna make up for it. That's just
Facts.
it doesn't work like
But
that.
if you take away 13 points, there's no way we just say that them shots. Somebody got to take them shots. If that means Joker got to go for 50, that's what it is.
Michael Conley dropping 60, and you like, oh, if you take away half them points, then like you can't say that. It's an anomaly. You can't say that. I don't think he's gonna do that again. I think Timberwolves is gonna take this in 7.
I still got the Timberwolves winning there, but man, they gotta play some good ball, man, because if they're gonna let Aaron Gordon drop another 20 piece, chalk it up.
But they can't play the dunker position though. Cat and Rudy, they want to help so none of them could guard Jokic in that post. He just doing whatever he wants to them, and he's so great at passing.
I saw that jump today. Like he got a pass between like 3 people. I'm like, ain't no way all 3 are in that paint is locked on to see. That's bad IQ too. Like
it is, but they can't stop. They can't stop him.
It's common sense that hey, 2 people are on this man right here. There's somebody, and it makes me so mad because it happens.
That's what I mean. But that's what I be saying all the time.
But you gotta, but y'all gotta be real. Y'all gotta be real. Y'all gotta put yourself. If somebody busting my teammate,
no. This the NBA.
You gonna be like, man, I need to help this man. I need to help him.
Come on now. You tell me that.
But if we on the same page and you getting bust down, and I'm coming to help you, I expect Palmer to rotate at least.
Man, y'all act like y'all ain't never been in that position. Like it make you mad. Like, why is he doing this to you? Like,
you know what made me even madder? Me and him double teaming Jokic. What the fuck are you doing?
But that's what I'm saying. Rotations. If James getting bust down, and I come to help James. And this nigga can't pass the ball across the court. I expect you.
When you getting beat down, bro, that jump just make everybody frustrated. Like,
bruh,
you don't be thinking straight.
That's gonna piss me off. Ain't the way that I'm catting and I'm helping Rudy. You tell me that Jaden McDaniels is gonna try to come watch, help us, and not grab and not get on my man
and play the passing lanes. It's crazy. Rotation is just, I don't get it. You don't even need IQ for that.
It blows my mind because then he makes that pass and everybody's like, oh my gosh, like amazing, like.
And it should have been a steal.
That should have been a steal.
But I think that's a big problem too.
Then a drop off pass between 3 people, because what is 3 people doing on one man?
Well, you know what I realized? I realized players in the NBA don't know like rotations in regards to like double teams and traps and stuff, because game 2, the Knicks was breaking the Pacers press like it was nobody's business. Like y'all are in the league and
they ain't got no.
It's only a few teams that's good at that, bro.
Yeah.
But why? Y'all been doing it.
Everybody doesn't have a great defensive mindset.
And it's crazy. Yeah, that too. And it's crazy. Like we get on them boys saying that's bad defense. That is bad defense, but I guess them boys be so caught up in the moment, like James said. See my man getting cut, like
You trying to help him?
I might need to just be there for extra. You know, you all
You,
right?
you know how it's always beef with a little guy and a big guy. Like you be like, man, y'all 7 foot and y'all can't stop that. So you gonna go peeking. You gonna go peeking, seeing if you could do something.
But see,
Now my man,
that's what makes it worse.
I gotta come help you now. See,
Trying to help, yeah. Trying to help somebody on Joker, and Joker busting you down.
Now my
And
man scoring.
They hitting threes. Now both of y'all mad.
I mean, I get it. Like I get it. Like once you see your teammate getting bust, you trying to help. Like, and
Mario,
knowing that you're still in the game, like
Mario business.
Like, hey man,
No.
like I told y'all, I done seen Nas Reed try to pick jokers up full court, got a foul call. Rudy came down here, told him something. He was like, "Nah, go back, guard whoever." Nigga Jones took that ball, went all the way down court, and pulls Nas Reed up and beat him down in the hole. Like stuff like it is simple stuff like that. Like
what makes you think you can do a better job?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like everybody want a piece. Like I can stop him. I can stop him.
You know what's so funny though? I want them to lose bad. I ain't gonna lie. Blanc turned me into a hater.
Of the Nuggets?
Yeah, he did.
Damn, how?
Man.
He turned me into a hater. I like that Jokic and Shaq junk. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that either.
I'm not feeling that. I kind of look you be a hater. So if you lose, I don't want to hear that joke no more. But motherfucker win, I gotta hear that for another round. Like,
don't let him mess around and win the
championship. Lord God,
let him mess around.
I ain't gonna lie. He beat us on the phone. I ain't watching basketball no more. Tell me, this what we about to run the league?
Bad body.
That's why I want y'all to play. It's gonna be a chess match. Like that. That might be the best. This might be the best finals ever.
He gonna cut Al.
Now.
He gonna cut Al.
Chill out.
Low-key,
versus Curry.
Bro.
Oh yeah,
versus Curry all them years.
That was unbelievable. I don't think we'll never get that again, but I think that has the magnitude to get to that. But I don't think it will because like how that just went down to like the last shot, like we will never see that again, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, you right. You right.
Yeah, but that's all right though. You know, it's a good series over there. But we're gonna move on to Oklahoma City and the Dallas Mavericks. Series is 2-1. 2-1. Dallas is up. We'll see how that turns out. I did pick Dallas to win this series due to Oklahoma City lack of rebounding in a half court set. Right now the Mavs are up due to the others, the role players. PJ Washington dropping 27 back-to-back games. And that's why they're up. Luka.
Doesn't Dallas have no big man? Who's Dallas's big man?
PJ Washington, Gafford, Lively.
PJ Washington is playing the 5
at times.
Do you guys?
What is he? 6'10"?
And you kept saying he's 6'9", but what does that matter?
Is he not 6'9"?
What does that matter?
And then you got Derek Lively on board too, but yeah, they're a little undersized. But
what do you mean? How tall is Bam? Like 6'9", 6'10"?
6'10".
And I think he sucks, but that's just my opinion. that's not helping the case, but wow. Yeah, I didn't
yeah, they don't got no real big body.
They don't have a big.
They don't got no real big body, but I mean, Oklahoma City got Chet, but he's a 7-footer weighing like $180, $101. Yeah.
So he done there just getting bullied.
Chet is I think Chet is a good shot blocker. But
he is. But I'm not saying that's not the problem. I'm saying that
he's not a good rebounder.
He's not a great rebounder because
he can't get in position to get a board. Like
he don't got enough bricks in his back pocket to hold the position to get a rebound. So he's getting bullied by people like 2 or 3 inches shorter than him because he's not strong enough yet. He doesn't have the weight to do it. So
So I
think They gotta figure something out. They can't let PJ be doing that for real. Like as a coach, I'm telling them Luka only had like 16, Kyrie only had like 16 or 15 points, but we letting PJ Washington drop 27 back to
Mhm.
back.
Crazy.
Confidence. You letting
That
them get confidence. That's and by him
coach,
getting that confidence,
as a
you
coach,
letting
live with that, dude.
huh?
As a coach, you see that, you be like, I'll live with that. No, I'm not living with
Oh
that.
no. But the more he gain his confidence, we know what Luka and Kyrie can do. Now put that confidence that PJ Washington has right now with Kyrie and Luka actually being able to figure it out.
I think Kyrie got him figured. They can't guard that second half of that game. They couldn't guard Kyrie. The float
Nobody
game
can
was the
nobody can guard
yeah,
Kyrie.
the float game was there, but I don't OKC. I don't want to hear they young. Like, there's no reason they should lose this series, bro. Like, they got a good game plan for them to slow them down. Me personally, I think Shea's not getting no help. I think he needs more help. I mean, Chet got to drop at least 15. Jalen Williams,
They're not getting no rebounds, James. That's the
Jalen, but this the thing. It's not the point they ain't getting no rebound. They can rebound. They out rebound them by like 20 to game one. It's not the fact that they can't get no rebounds. It's just
And then got out rebounded the next two games.
But Shea being your leading rebounder on your team in game 3 is an issue.
But I mean, but it's something that you just gotta lose, bro. But like they gotta score. Like we can't just look at Shea just to carry the team, bro.
But if that's been the blueprint the whole year, what do you change?
It
What do you
wasn't the
change?
blueprint. Jalen
Okay,
Williams
yeah, they help a little bit. It's the playoffs now.
a little,
A lot of these, bro, a lot of these players ain't been to the playoffs before.
And
I'm not feeling that.
She had a bad fourth quarter too. He went 1 for 6 from the field.
You're not hearing that. You're not feeling that.
I'm not feeling that, bro. I'm not feeling that.
And I think it's crazy. How he had a performance. Ain't nobody say a word. But sort of, my guy don't do something. They ready to put him on the cross.
Hey man, hey man. It's certain players we hold the higher standards.
High standards. Y'all ain't gonna hold Shea to high standard because that should have been your MVP of the league.
Yeah.
What they say? They young. They young.
Terrible. Double standard, but that's okay though. But does he need more help? I mean, I just think that
This is what they have. This is who they are.
yeah, this who they are. This the playoffs. Adjustments are being made, and that junk ain't sliding right now. Like,
And that's the other thing, like you just said, adjustments are being made. It's not like you playing this team today and then you going on the road and playing another team. No, you playing the same team over and over and over again. And what may have worked game 1 is not gonna work game 2 and 3.
nope.
And they figured these boys can't rebound. These boys can't rebound. Another thing is let Shea get his, and then when they get into the fourth quarter and Shea can't hit shit, and them other players ain't been putting no shots up the whole game. Now they shooting cold. Lost.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm
know,
saying?
man. I'm just not accepting. Okay, this is not their series to lose, and I think it's a very very bad for them to lose.
Athletically, talent wise, they shouldn't lose. But this is the
But I'm just going off.
playoffs.
They shouldn't lose, even if they get out rebounded. But you're slowing down Kyrie and Luka. Luka's one of the best scorers in the NBA. Like, you're slowing him down. He's not even touching 30. Like, barely touching 30. Like, you doing like that's what you're supposed to do. But I don't know. They shouldn't lose this series. But they're probably gonna lose this series. But they shouldn't.
So you got them losing? And how many?
This one probably go to 7.
I think it does too.
This one go to 7.
6.
And I think the Mavs win.
But I'm telling you, if Luka catch hard, that's it.
It's over.
That's it.
It's over.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to you. They still in Dallas too. Looking at what win the next game, it's done.
They don't want to let Luka catch fire because that's it.
So hold on, you got Mavs in 6, Mama, or Thunder in 6?
I do got the Mavs in 6, but I
Okay.
could also seem to be a gentleman's sweep because they won a game at OKC and a game at home. They still got one more game to go at home, so
They'll be up 3-1.
they'll be up 3-1 going back to OKC, and I think that's where the real killers come out. Then you got Luka and Kyrie.
Hush that crowd up. Hush that crowd up.
Be quiet.
I like that, boy. I like that shit. Going on the road and just watching you just suck the wind out the air out the arena. You can hear a pin drop.
Quiet. Everybody's murmuring.
Hear a popcorn drop.
Oh boy.
Yeah, man. Good recap on the NBA playoffs. Must see TV. I'm just excited. I'm already excited. You know, I don't care no way so we win the ring. I guess you really can't tell me no bit different right now. Like,
HB.
oh,
heartbreak.
You feeling good? You feeling good right now about your chances, huh?
That's crazy.
I'm confident.
You ain't see nobody in the West yet.
If the Nuggets don't come out, y'all,
for sure they're winning.
Y'all winning.
Sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
The Nuggets don't come out, y'all win.
I'm gonna go ahead and book my ticket to Boston to be at the parade.
Which wouldn't
just save your money.
if the
Minnesota,
if the Nuggets don't come out, it's basically like the Lakers winning in the bubble.
No.
Because them other teams don't count. The other teams don't count.
Hold on. All I'm saying is like, I feel like we're like Thanos. Like,
hey, you funny.
Us win, bring this shit inevitable.
Oh, so you that confident?
Oh yeah.
I would be that confident too if I was coming out the West with that record, but it don't count, man. It's the East.
We all play the same teams. Ain't nothing crazy. You thought y'all was gonna make the playoffs too, ain't
you? What we did with that young roster.
Y'all got top 5 pick this year.
Number 3.
Top 5 pick this year.
Listen.
Ain't like y'all ain't gonna get nobody. We ain't gonna get
what we did. We got
another guard.
We got the second coming. I'll be pissed. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be upset if we got another guard. Hey, we got the second coming to Jokic. We got the second coming to Jokic.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be having this conversation. I'm gonna be feeling like Palmer this time next year.
So I don't know if y'all seen it, but Austin Rivers has made a claim that NBA players can definitely make a transition to the NFL or vice versa. So I just want to get your thoughts on that. Is it easier for an NFL player to make a transition to the NBA or the NBA players making the transition to the NFL? So D, we're gonna start off with you. What you think?
I think it would be easier for the NBA player to transition to the NFL. For such reasons as size, you know, you have a lot of college, you know, ex-basketball players who transition from playing basketball to the NFL. But per se, it's obviously a size thing. You know, certain positions. You know, we had Jimmy Graham come from playing college basketball to being one of the greatest tight ends to ever play. Y'all could throw some names out there. Who else? Who that gone from basketball to
Julius Peppers?
You know, it was another person.
I think
you had the dude who he played for Dallas. I think he went to Oregon. He played basketball at Oregon. Can't remember his name, but he played back. I believe he played basketball at Oregon, and he transitioned to playing. And now they even talk about Buddy from North Carolina State. You know, getting some pro scouts to, you know, chit chat with him.
Yeah.
You know, So I think they have a better chance from coming to from coming from the NBA to the NFL. Because if you can't play basketball, you just can't play basketball. There ain't no teaching basketball.
Right. It's a lot of finesse.
It's a lot of
goes
fundamentals
into
and
it.
stuff like that. I could teach a basketball player to just run head first into a defensive lineman, and you know what I'm saying.
And
And
sack the quarterback type
yeah.
of thing.
It's a skill sport.
yeah,
All right, James, what you think, big dog?
I think it's easier for a football player to go play basketball because even all the guys that we name, they're bigger guys, D linemen, tight ends, and all they're doing is dunking the ball. That's what they're really dunking the ball, playing defense, blocking shots or whatever. That's why it'd be easier a transition for a football player to go play basketball.
and fouling.
Not necessarily. If you know
What?
the game, not
How
if you-
many-
If you know the game, you're not gonna foul, bro. That's why it's a lot of athletic D linemen that could easily. Myles Garrett could probably go play a power forward. Very athletic. All he could do is dunk. Everybody, DJ Burns. What does he like?
He would more than likely play D line. All you got to do is tell him to be stronger than the man in front of him.
Yeah, and it's probably about 10, 15 D linemen who could do the same thing he could do on the basketball court.
Right. How many basketball players you think will transition and play basketball? Legit.
How many football players?
No. Yeah, football players, legit, and can play. You talk about Myles Garrett. All you ask him to do is dunk. He's gonna foul.
That's what football players. It's very rare that a skilled football player could play in the. A skilled player could play in the NBA, and it's very rare that a skilled player will come and play in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So now, are we talking about being successful? Because you say they can come in and dunk, but like realistically, how
Be
often are
successful?
people
Yeah.
dunking? Like a dunker,
They're playing
like
a
a dunker
natural
probably
big-
getting a good 3
They're
dunks
playing
a game.
natural big man position.
Yeah, but you saying dunking, like playing a big man position now, what it transition to is shooting the three.
Obviously now
You basically
But I
telling
mean-
T. Higgins to come to basketball to the NBA and guard Jason Tatum.
it's not going to work because he's a skilled player.
So basically we're saying. So basically, it sounds like me and you both are saying that in respective leagues, it seems as though only the big man can translate to each sport.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah,
So only the big man can. So the big man in basketball can play football.
It's very rare for a skilled player in football that can translate to the basketball world.
OBJ.
No.
I think OBJ could ball out.
How tall is
T. Higgins?
OBJ is like 6'2".
Yeah. There's a lot of NFL players out raw in high school basketball that are skilled players.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, they're real tall.
CJ Stroud.
I mean, but
Seen the tape on him. He was nice.
but y'all,
That's not translating.
But y'all got, like I said, y'all know what Little Country Good is. That's like you're 6 foot. If you're 6 something in high school, you should dominate the basketball court.
Yeah, but I think that I just think that I don't think it's that easy for the NBA to transition to the NFL. Cause like we said, it's always a size and height thing. Like you can't put somebody that's 6'8", 6'9" on the football field and expect them boy to be successful.
Why not?
At a skill position,
You can't. And
Why
another
not?
example,
Well,
Draymond Green, aggressive on the court, and he had a lick of aggression at Michigan State.
no dog in it.
Because they know how far they can take their aggression on the basketball court. So they literally testing the waters. There is not a level of aggressiveness that you can in football. There's not a level of aggressive like, oh, let me test the waters, see if I can get away with this. No, there's none of that in football.
You just prove
In
it.
basketball, come on now. So y'all don't think
You have to have aggression to play football, though.
right. So what you
saying.
right. So that's what I'm saying. That's you can't just say Draymond being aggressive he's aggressive at basketball. No, he tests the waters in basketball to see what he can get away with. That's what it is for him. So he may not just be aggressive, period.
Nah, I'm not going for that.
Yeah, but
I'm not going. I'm not going for that.
But like I said, you just can't stick somebody at 6'9", 6'10", and be like, go play receiver and do this and do that in third. Nah, like only exception we might give is Braun because he's a freak of nature.
So you can stick a NFL player in the NBA and just tell him to go check Jason Tatum or go check Kevin Durant or go get a bucket.
Sauce
I mean,
Gardner.
that's a
You
skill.
stick Sauce Gardner on him.
But I could. Why can't I get an NFL player to play like a Tristan Thompson?
Why you see? No, you cannot come to the bottom of
What
the
do you
barrel with
mean?
that crap, bro. No,
Why
you
can't
cannot do that.
man
Come on, man.
second-
What?
What do you mean?
He go and grab at the bottom of the barrel and go get
But then,
Tristan Thompson. What?
Is also you
You're
got
talking about being good.
You might well go. You damn near saying, "Give me Myles Garrett and Danilo Gallinari guarded him."
Okay. actually being good, then I guess the NBA player has a better chance of being better than NFL. But I don't see it happening because, like James said, you gotta have a certain level of aggression to you. Like, bro, go watch the pivot. See what Ryan Clark said about that, John? Them boys is not taking them hits like that. Granted, the league is way softer than the day, so they might be successful because you can't hit people all kind of way. But
the thing about it in basketball, you're not asking your skill player, meaning like wings and stuff, to be a certain size.
yes,
So no, you're not.
yes, you are on the wing.
They're not asking Kevin Durant to go gain 10 pounds of muscle.
You said size. Okay, I'm thinking you meant height. My bad.
Like you can't I meant like Kevin Durant transitioning from what the position would probably be like tight end or receiver. Like now we're telling you, hey Kevin Durant, we need you to go gain 20 pounds because we're gonna make you play tight end. So if he can handle that 20 pounds of weight of muscle,
But
maybe
you still have to be aggressive. Just because you get bigger,
but the game of basketball doesn't give you the opportunity to really show your aggressiveness as a wing.
Sure.
What aggressiveness does the game of basketball ask you to show? So we don't know how aggressive they are until they have to play in the NFL. We know that the NFL players are aggressive because that's what the sport requires. So we know that them coming from the NFL to playing in basketball, or they're more than what most.
But this is my thing. When you're in high school and you're tall, they always try to get you to play football, right?
When you're in high school and you're tall, because they think you can play receiver. They always
try to get the tall basketball players to play football.
Okay.
This is my thing. It's a reason why they're not playing football, and it's very rare that the ones that do play football, like and they're good. That's very rare.
Hey man.
Okay.
We have seen a few folks on our basketball team go on that field and was like they not feeling that.
Because the game that they're playing it doesn't ask them to be aggressive. Now, what do most basketball players say? Oh, y'all play football. Y'all gonna do it. Come over here and foul. Because the game of football is asking them to be aggressive. So when they try to translate that sport to a less aggressive sport, the only thing they know is be aggressive.
No.
So are we only talking about wide receivers and
not even
defensive linemen?
I think
are we not talking about quarterback, running back? Like
I think of Anthony Edwards. I think of LeBron James. People with football backgrounds who actually played the sport, they know what contact feel like. They could come.
It ain't no preparing for the NFL. High school ain't no preparing for the NFL.
But I'm just saying, you know
how ain't no preparing for the NBA.
But you know how a hit feel. You know what it takes. Like you don't got that little taste. Like you know what it's about.
Facts. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, on this topic, you drop somebody in the NBA to the NFL, you cannot teach them aggression and make them want to get hit or deliver a hit.
Playing football is not.
But
Go ahead.
you can take somebody from the NFL, put them on the court, and you can work with them and polish them up. To be skilled.
I could
Hold on.
I could take a Myles Garrett.
Y'all just
play a dunker position like Aaron Gordon and just dunk the ball.
Y'all just compartmentalize the whole game of football to only being aggressive. That is not the whole game of football just to be aggressive.
That's what you've been saying though. That's what I was.
No, I've not been saying that.
You need aggression.
You don't need aggression to play football.
But what we're trying to say is that
is toughness not aggression?
The toughness and physicality is way higher than the NBA.
It is, but you don't have to be aggressive to play football. There's soft niggas.
You have to be tough.
There's soft niggas who play football in the league.
Who?
Name what?
Come on now.
Y'all think these niggas be talking about these?
Come on.
I heard Chad Ochocinco say he do not want to go across that middle.
Because
that's a wide receiver.
So you don't have to be aggressive. You don't have to be aggressive.
You have to be tough.
Be tough.
But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to.
You think they all want to get up off that ground when they get hit across that middle?
No. You gotta look.
He doesn't want to do that, but he is willing to take that hit though if he has to.
Is that so? What? So I'd rather get I'd rather get tackled by a DB than a 250-pound linebacker. Most NBA players don't want to get tackled at all.
Facts. Man, come on.
That's my thing.
But y'all are limited. Y'all limited the game of football to only aggression.
Come on, D.
You have to be.
Oh my God!
You can't just limit it to aggression.
You can't just limit it to aggression. But when
we're not limited to aggression. It's just the physicality that makes the difference.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Physicality and aggression is the same thing.
You drop Jalen Brunson on that field right now, put the ball in his hand, and line him up against Bobby Wagner. He would be like, I'm not.
All right, so hold on. Hold on. You see what he just did? I see it. He took the smallest person and put him up against the biggest person.
Well, what if you put him at quarterback?
No, let's do this. The same size. With the same size of the respective leagues.
How tall is Jamal Adams?
Probably like 6'1".
6'1".
6'3".
6'3", about 220.
6'3", 6'2".
You drop Devo.
Now give me
6'1". He's 6'1".
Devo the Chinjo right there. Be like, go run through him.
You hear what you just said? You hear what you said?
Tyrese.
Oh, come on, bro.
Tyrese Halliburton, go across.
All right,
against who?
Crazy.
Against who?
Oh, it don't matter. Fred Warner.
Take Spider like 6'2". Spider, go up there, go run against them.
Word, Spider, go ahead.
Bro, y'all, no. Y'all keep saying height. They're like 6'2", 180, 190.
Tyrese 6'5".
6'5", what? 195, 200?
Okay, perfect.
What?
Perfect example. We drop JT in the NFL right now and be like, go play
receiver.
He can be like, I don't want to do that.
But why? Why?
He'll be like, I'm not trying to get hit.
He don't want to get hit by a linebacker or a DB.
NFL receivers don't want to get hit.
They'll take a hit by a DB though.
Man, oh my God.
Who's to say JT wouldn't take a hit?
Okay, you in a skill position. Would you rather get hit by a DB or a linebacker?
Probably, I would say
no.
I would say probably a DB because of the size from first glance.
Okay.
But if I know this nigga can hit, no. I don't care how big he is. No, I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit, period.
Man, come on, man. You asking
them little niggas pack a punch.
You asking folks that be flopping. You asking folks that be flopping over a wax screen to go out there and take a hit.
People getting hit with a hard screen for 2 minutes.
Right, and we asking people who be aggressive and jam and fucking try to choke niggas out on the field to go guard somebody in the NBA to go without fouling.
Now the same idea works
yeah.
if in a post game though. If you getting posted up, like just say a prime Shaq posting you down, backing you down, you need to use that same aggression that you would in football.
Physicality.
Without fouling, or you will.
Well, D, I tell you what, there's a better chance that we can teach him not to foul than how to take it.
Where you can't teach somebody how to be tough.
You can't teach that. Can't teach
Y'all say like
Oh.
these niggas in the league want to get hit.
that dog.
These receivers do not want to get hit.
That
But
dog.
they still play the game because they're tough, because you could still get hit. If that was the case, they wouldn't play at all.
You don't want to take that hit, but they're willing.
You see the game now? They might as well play. They might as well. They gonna have flags soon. You see the game?
Okay, I mean, when flag come around, then anybody can play. But until then, them boy don't want to get hit, man. Soon as you put the ball on the field, be like, took that rock. Hey man, I don't want to do all this.
All right, give me one player from the NFL who would have a successful career in the NBA. Successful career.
What is successful? Because successful to me is that I made it, I'm getting good minutes, and I'm getting paid.
No, because y'all no, because there's niggas in the league. There's niggas in the league who doing all that, and we say they trash.
But actually, they're successful because they're nice.
No.
They made it.
No. Make it it ain't in.
That's
Just-
the reality.
Okay, name somebody that's gonna be a factor on the team.
We call these professional
Man,
athletes
but y'all
black,
gotta, but y'all,
but
like,
they're really nice though. They
Name a player in the NBA,
it's not
in the
it's not-
NFL.
It's not gonna be a lot because it's gonna be a whole lot of Jalen Brunsons.
Yeah.
Everybody, I mean, tall in the NFL is 6'3".
So
At
you
most.
so you just answered the question. You really just answered the question.
I mean,
There's not going to be a lot. There will be more players from the NBA.
but listen,
from
but
the
that's not what everybody's mad. He's saying people could just easily come to the NBA. No NFL player said we could easily come play basketball because I mean, tall in the NFL is like 6'3" and but like 6'2",
Right.
and it's real crazy height. If you a 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", 6'7", that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
that's unbelievable. But
So you
for basketball players thinking they could just
you
come
have
play
a high
football,
so you have a higher ceiling of people coming from the NBA to the NFL because like you just said the height thing from coming from the NFL to the NBA doesn't translate. It doesn't really translate. Like we're asking how 6'5" Myles Garrett to get in the hole against 7'1" Joel Embiid. It doesn't translate. He's gonna get beat down. Doesn't matter how big he is.
but he's going to hold his end in the post because he's aggressive.
That's not all of Joel's game.
I mean, you're right.
So
You're right. But there's
So-
nobody in the league who can really hold him. So I mean,
well, that's gonna be his competition every night. I mean, isn't that what we said for Victor?
Yeah.
You gotta show us what you can do against the best.
but how you know Myles Garrett can't score?
You know what the NBA plus minus is? You know what that means?
Yeah.
Okay. So just because you scored 2 points, 3 points, 10 points, Joel gonna give you 40. So your player plus minus is horrible.
Yeah.
But a lot of that has to do how your team is playing too, while you're on the court.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, a lot of these NBA players ain't gonna take a hit from Fred Warner or Bobby Wagner. You put some on, they be like, we ain't feeling.
If you bless NFL players with 6'6", 6'7", easy transition.
Can they shoot? Can they dribble?
Easy transition. It'll be easier if there were a lot of 6'8", 6'7" NFL players.
That's easier to train.
No, it's not. Shooting is not
in the NBA just playing defense and dunking and running a fast break.
Shooting is not easy to train because I have a better, if I'm a coach, I have a better chance at teaching somebody to bull rush somebody in front of me versus shooting a three.
So you're saying it's easy to train NFL football fundamentals rather than basketball
Cap,
fundamentals.
you could.
Yes.
It's about.
That's-
We got we,
I
we got
agree.
we got
I agree with that.
we got niggas who play in the NBA for years that can't hit free throws.
But see, that,
because they're not practicing that.
But see, that's the argument, though. That's not the argument. That's not the
Y'all,
argument.
y'all think Giannis practice free throws? Really?
Bruh, you
Y'all
think he
think
just
Giannis really practice his
They
shot?
they do
Really?
they gotta practice free throws at practice.
They
Ain't no
don't
way they
practice
don't.
that in the off season. They might hit the
fundamentally-
required amount, but they're not practicing that.
if you have a required amount, that's practicing, isn't
But
it?
that's just for practice. That's like a NFL guy. We gonna make our old lineman. Oh, y'all required to run 5 gases.
Coach Ron had us shooting 5 free throws at the end of practice, and if you miss one, you run. Niggas make their 5 free throws and they go home. And we didn't have,
never work on it again and still be whack at free throws.
who's whack at free throws?
A coach can make you stay. You gotta hit 10 free throws in a row. Okay. But I'm still never gonna practice it unless I'm here. So are you getting better at free throws, really?
Yeah. Nah, not really. If you ain't practicing on and off the court, I guess. But to wrap that up, man, I still think that you're not just taking an NBA player and dropping them in the NFL right now. They're gonna be like, I'm good. Go ahead.
It depends on position. D lineman, yeah.
Yeah, and half those 6'8" players gonna be on that D line.
Yeah.
Or tight end.
Yeah, ragged up.
It's gonna be a whole lot of fours at tight end, and they're gonna have to block a D lineman time to time, and it's gonna get ugly.
Real ugly.
So I mean,
I think Joker can play tackle.
she
Like an offensive tackle?
He got to play right. He got to play right tackle. He got to play right tackle.
Ooh, that foot one line up against TJ Watt and be like, man, I do not want to do this. I quit.
But
that boy's skating.
Facts.
Yeah.
But yeah, folks, I would say, man, great episode. Great work. To end this podcast, man, we do a little round table and anything y'all want anything quick you want to say before we get out of here.
WNBA start tomorrow. Caitlin Clark about to prove everybody wrong.
I second that. That's my goal right
No,
now.
matter of fact, the rookie's gonna. Hey, the rookies is killing it. I don't know, y'all in the little preseason, they've been killing it. They've been doing their thing.
Let them girls be one and done. 2 years and done.
And I like it too because them old people ain't too much of all that hollering going on now. Brittany Griner and all them, Diana Taurasi, and real quiet.
Let them girls do 2 years and be done in college.
Okay.
Don't keep them girls in there 4 years. Because one day Caitlin Clark will be old.
True. Yeah, man. On that note, shout out to the Aces. They want to go back to back. I'm telling you right now, Asia Wilson.
Yeah, true.
Running up in Las Vegas over there, man. But with that being said, folks, it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. You ought to be tuned in for another week. I'm your host, Palmer, and these are my co-hosts, Heavy J, D Harley, my boy Blanc, man. That being said, good night, folks.